my name's Jodie and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So this vlog's going to be a bit chaotic for a few reasons. So when I'm starting this vlog, it's currently Monday evening. It is the 21st of July and I'm planning to vlog here and there throughout this coming week until Friday, because this Friday I'm going on a 2-week-long trip. We go to stay by a lake and I'm so excited. It's going to be my last little trip before baby girl arrives, and I'm just so excited for a little holiday, and I love this place, and I'm just going to spend the 2 weeks just relaxing, reading and having a fun time and soaking up the last few weeks I have being pregnant. So it's going to be a really fun time. I have so many exciting reading plans and I'm going to be filming a couple of vlogs while I'm there, but this week we have a lot of stuff to get done. So I have a lot of freelance content I need to get done before I go away, so we are going to be busy doing that. I have various appointments tomorrow. I'm getting my hair done, so I will definitely include that. Don't think I'm going to do anything too different, probably just get my roots done, my bangs recut, that sort of thing, but I will definitely bring you guys along for that. I have a midwife appointment on Wednesday. I have a lot of reading I want to get done, a lot of YouTube and Patreon content I also want to get done, and then I have like 2 very big admin-y style things to do as well. So there's going to be lots of stuff going on in my life, but I'm hoping to still sit down and spend a lot of time reading. Now, reading plans, not set in stone. I did in my last reading vlog. If you haven't seen it already, I will link it up here in the description box. It's a summer ween vlog. I had such a fun time and I read 2 really amazing books, and one of those was On Wings of Blood. Now this one, so worth the hype. Love this. Ended up giving it 5 stars. It's like if you took Harry Potter, Zodiac Academy and Fourth Wing and mixed them all together, then threw in vampires and dragons and hate to love romance, you will get this book. It is so good. I'm obsessed with it. I have the second book downloaded on my Kindle, so we might start the second book in this vlog because this ended on such a big cliffhanger. I'm like, I immediately need the second one. But at the same time, do I want to go straight into it? I have this really bad habit of not reading the next book in a series for a long time, so I might pick it up on Kindle. I think it's slightly shorter than this one as well, so we might very well dive into the next book. I do own it physically as well, so there's a good chance we might pick that up this week. And then I did very briefly start reading Terror at the Gate by Scarlett St. Clair. This just came out this month and I'm literally only 8 pages in, but I've heard so many great things about this and I really enjoy Scarlett's writing. I also know this is an urban fantasy. It has mafia vibes and I think it's like friends to enemies to lovers, and yeah, just very excited to read it honestly, and it is also signed and personalised to me, which is really cool. So I think I might also read a little bit more of this, see if I'm in the mood for urban fantasy or not, but also going to try and read that fantasy book on my Kindle, I think. And then the last reading plan potentially is Caught Up. This is an audiobook I started this month and I'm only on chapter 10 and I haven't continued with it. By Nevessa Allen, who wrote Lights Out, which is one of my favourite dark romances and one of the favourite books of 2023. No, 24, which was last year. It's one of my favourite books of 2024. And I had such a fun time reading it. I was pleasantly surprised by that book. I think it was like a 5-star read for me. Now, I know this one isn't supposed to be the same as that one, but this one's more mafia vibes, and honestly, I'm just not loving it right now. It follows one of the characters from Lights Out. So far, not obsessed. Kind of forcing myself to listen to it, but I feel like I could really get into it the more I do listen to it. So I do definitely want to try and finish this one before the end of the month. So this will be an audiobook we maybe pick up while we're doing bits and pieces this week. And then if maybe I have the time and I feel like it, I have 2 books I would love to try and finish up that I did start back in June. So I have Silver Elite and I also have Game Over. So both of those I'm like 2/3 the way through. So I would love to finish those up before the end of the month, but I just don't know. So we'll see. Maybe we'll read some of that this week. We'll just see what the vibes are and how I'm feeling. But it's going to be a very busy week, but I'm hoping for lots of reading. I also did start filming a vlog back in June, and then life happened. Pregnancy stuff happened. I got a bit under the weather, let's say, and didn't really film it and continue it. But I don't want to waste the footage. It's about like half an hour worth of footage. And I give you guys lots of updates into my life and what's been going on. Do read as well. And I think there's maybe a haul in there and some other bits and pieces. I don't know, but I never want to waste vlog footage. And I have edited like this half-hour vlog. So I figured what I would do is stick it in this next segment. You're going to hear me probably give you the whole, hi, welcome to a new vlog spiel again. And you're going to watch half an hour of my life from June, and then we will get back to real time of this vlog, which will pick up tomorrow on Tuesday, and we will go through until the end of the week. So yeah, this vlog's definitely chaotic, but you know, hopefully you guys still enjoy this vlog. You enjoy seeing the footage from June anyway and just hearing my life updates, reading updates, and all that jazz. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of everything from me. This intro's probably been a bit long. I'm gonna go. I need to have a bath because I have such bad back pain and hip pain at the moment. So I'm gonna go for a bubble bath. I think I might actually start the next book for this on my Kindle, or I might read some more of Terror at the Gates in the bath, we shall see. Or maybe I'll just take my laptop in there and watch a movie. I don't know. We'll see what the vibes are, but I want to have a chill evening tonight before the chaos of the next few days begins, because I've been out all day. I did run a lot of errands today, which is good, ticked a lot of things off, but there's just more to be done tomorrow. And then we have my hair. So yeah, very excited to show you guys what I get done to my hair. It's not going to look too different, but it's still nice to get nice fresh hair. So we'll definitely update you guys on that tomorrow. But yeah, I am going to go now. I will check with you guys soon. Enjoy the footage I'm about to insert, and I will see you guys on Tuesday in the future, but not the future for you. You know what I mean. Bye. Hi, my name's Jodie and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So when I'm starting this vlog, it is Sunday. It is currently the 15th of June and Father's Day. So I have a few things to catch you guys up on, to fill you in on, and reading updates and reading plans for the week ahead. So first things first, let's have a little bit of a catch up. So I was supposed to have started a new weekend reading vlog on Friday, and then Friday evening I didn't feel too good, and then I was like, I'm going to start on Saturday. And then my sister and my mum were like, let's go and get brunch, and then we need to go to town to pick up a couple of things for Father's Day. So I was like, right, okay, cool, I'll drive us in my new car. So another thing, I got a new car. If you've watched my last reading vlog, I mentioned it, I haven't showed it. I got a Volkswagen T-Roc because if you've been around since March and you've seen my birthday vlog, I had someone crash in to the back of my car while it was parked and completely write it off. So I've chosen a new car. It got delivered after it was delayed. And yeah, so I'm trying to get my confidence back in driving it, because obviously it's a totally different car to my Peugeot. It's a lot bigger and it's just taking some getting used to. So I was like, sure, and I'll drive, and you know, I can get used to my car. You guys can see the car and stuff. So we went for brunch yesterday morning, which was very, very nice. And then we headed into town, and I don't know why I'm laughing. Honestly, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. So just bear in mind, I've had this car for 3 days, right? And we go into the car park to park, and this lady in a massive white SUV, I don't know if she was on her phone or just looking at her passenger, but comes out of the junction. Bearing in mind, it's got stop in big letters on the floor, and she would have had to been looking right to leave anyway, which is the direction I've come in, and just crashed into the side of me. So, new car that I've only had for 3 days, I'm also pregnant, and someone crashes into the side of me. What are the chances? Like, in all the 10 years I've been driving, I've never had to make any insurance claims twice this year now. So yeah, a woman crashed into my car. It's still drivable, thankfully, and you know, it's just mostly cosmetic damage to the passenger side doors, are all scraped and dented, but I can still open them and stuff. So contact my insurance. They are going to be sending me like a courtesy car at some point, and I'll hear in the next 2 weeks from the garage who's going to come and pick up my new car and fix it and stuff. So yeah, that is done. But unfortunately, the people who crashed into me did not care. Like, they were just not bothered, especially after my mum was like, she's pregnant, like, you weren't even looking where you're going, you're on the wrong side of the road. Like, you know, it's like a junction in a car park, and there's two sides, so people can come in, people can come out. They were on that side anyway, and they were like, oh, we don't even know what happened. And my sister was like, you didn't stop, you just kept coming. And I'd swerved trying to like get out their way because I noticed they weren't stopping it. And thankfully I did that, because if I hadn't, they would have hit me a lot harder and I would have been worried about baby. But I did go to triage as well yesterday to get the baby checked, because I called them and they recommended that I come in just to be safe. So she's fine, I'm fine. But yeah, they just were not bothered at all that they'd done it. So that really upset me. I spent a lot of time crying yesterday, but now I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm so lucky. I am fine. My baby's fine. My mum and sister are fine. And the car's still drivable at the moment. So yeah, that's a little update on that. I know it's not reading related, but you guys know I always talk about stuff that's non-reading related in my vlogs. But yeah, so anyway, I still have my new car, and I don't know when the courtesy will be coming and they'll come and collect it. But I think I'm going to try and drive around to my mum and dad's. I haven't been out in it on my own yet, and I'm very nervous, and yes, that obviously made me even more nervous. But I feel if I put it off, then my anxiety about driving is going to get worse. So yeah, also just want to point out it was definitely no fault of mine, by the way, just putting that out there, which the insurance company agrees, and the CCTV. But yeah, I'm just putting that out there. Really unfortunate. It was just such an avoidable thing and just a really silly thing for them to do on their part. But that happened yesterday. So back to my original point, that is why I decided not to start a new vlog yesterday and not do like a reading weekend thing, unfortunately, which I was really excited to do, but it is what it is. But today I was like, you know what, I want to pick up the camera and at least start a new weekly reading vlog. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. It is Sunday. This will probably run through until next Sunday. And it's going to be a very, very busy week. So I'll get into some of my plans for the week in general. But let's first talk books. So I am currently reading this one, which you will have seen in my last vlog. This is Game On by Kai Stevens. I am about halfway through the book now. It's a romance. It's sports romance. He's a quarterback. She's a cheerleader. She's come over from Oxford to this American university. And yeah, she's met him and they are trying to resist one another. But so far it's really, really fun. It is a bit drawn out though. I would prefer if this was shorter because I don't know why we still need this 50% of the book to get to the romance when the romance is kind of already romancing. But at the same time, I am really, really enjoying it. It's a really fun time. This comes out in August. I've read a book by this author before and I really loved it. And these are some of like the little tropey things on the back here. So yeah, this is a sports romance. Having a great time. Really want to finish this one up this week. Get a review written up for like my Bookster and stuff. And obviously I'll give you guys a review in this vlog. And then I did finish Shatter Me, but I haven't read Warner's novella, which I think is called Destroy Me, is it? Yeah, so I need to read Destroy Me, which is in the back of this edition from Fairy Loot. So we're going to read this week. I just need to update my vlog I'm filming for this series, wrap up my thoughts on Shatter Me, and then we're going to read this novella. And once that's read, we will, of course, be moving on to Unravel Me, which is the second book in the series. And yeah, I'm excited to dive into this one and see what happens because I feel like it's going to be a really, really fun time. And I am just in the mood for some dystopian YA fantasy, but I'm also in a bit of a mood reading kind of mood. So my other two options are to start Terror at the Gates by Scarlett St. Clair. This comes out next month and I was very kindly sent a proof copy, which is also personalised and signed to me. And I did have a giveaway for this up on my Instagram, but by the time you guys see this video, it will have already ended, so maybe you did manage to enter that. But yeah, if I read this during this vlog, then I'll be giving you guys all my thoughts on it. Very excited. It's a romantasy and it has slow burn, it has mafia fantasy vibes, it has He Falls First and Frenemies to Lovers. So I feel like this is going to be such a fun time and I'm very, very excited to read it because I really enjoy Scarlett St. Clair's writing. So this is something I might pick up, but then now I'm kind of leaning towards, you know, that comfort space, that book that just feels like no other, you know. And I think because last week was a really bad week, again, did mention it in my last weekly vlog, this week started off okay, and then obviously, you know, I got crashed into yesterday after having my car for just 3 days. So I'm feeling, you know, in a little bit of a sore spot. Like I'm feeling a little bit sad, a little bit down in the dumps, and this is a book that always gives me escapism and makes me happy like no other. And, you know, it's kind of calling to me. I feel like you can tell with how many chapters are in here how much I love this book. It holds a special place in my heart. I read this at a very dark time in my life many years ago and it's always been there for me since. So I'm thinking maybe of diving back into this. I did start rereading this a long time ago. There's still like a little recent card in here. But I'm thinking I might pick this up. I don't know. Even if I don't read the entire thing, if I just read a bit of it for the comfort. But we might also do a reread of Akamath this week. And then, of course, I do have plenty of options on my shelves if I just want to pick up something completely different to everything I've just spoken about. But I would like to try and tick off a couple of these books, maybe another book from my TBR, and maybe get through an audiobook. I go through phases with audiobooks. But those are like the reading plans and updates that I have for you guys at the moment. I know this intro clip's super long, but I just want to bring you up to speed on everything. Plans for this week. Very, very busy week. It's supposed to go really sunny and really hot, so I'm hoping lots of time outside reading in the garden. Maybe get myself out in the car to some nice places for some nice walks and like, you know, tea outside, that kind of thing. But I have my glucose test tomorrow, so essentially if you are pregnant and there's a history of diabetes in your family, then you have to get a glucose test done, and a couple of my relatives do have diabetes, so as a result I have to get tested because you can develop it during pregnancy. So from 9 p.m. tonight I have to fast and not eat anything. I can only have water, which is going to be very difficult because I eat right until I sleep, honestly. It's so bad, and I'm going to be so hungry, I'm going to feel so sick, and then I have to sit in the hospital, I think for around 2 to 3 hours. So I think you go in, they take your bloods, then you drink this disgusting like drink, wait for 2 hours there, I think it is, and then they do your bloods again to check your blood sugar. So it's going to be a long morning. I think that's at 8:30 tomorrow. So I'm going to take some books and hopefully just sit and read. I think that's the plan. And then once that's done tomorrow, I would really love to film a book haul. I have a very exciting candle haul as part of my wrap package that I want to include in that, and just pick up some of the books off my shelves and show you guys them. I could do like 100+ book haul because I'm pretty sure like I probably have accumulated over 100 books since my last book haul, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just pick out just some I've got recently and would film a nice big book haul tomorrow, maybe film my summer book recommendations or summer TBR tomorrow as well. But I would love to get some filming done tomorrow, and that is the main plan for then. And then on Wednesday I have another midwife appointment, and then at the weekend I'm heading down to London on Saturday because I'm helping out with another Fairyloot event with Maggie Stiefvater. So yeah, very excited for that. So it's gonna be a busy, chaotic week. Honestly, every single weekend I've been away. Like, this has been the last weekend I've not been away with work, because I was in London for the Danielle Jensen event, then I was in Edinburgh last weekend, had like a free weekend then, and then I'm in London again this coming weekend for the Maggie Stiefvater one. But I'm so excited. So I will bring you guys along for all of these things and keep you updated with just everything in general, life and books and all that. But the general kind of vibe for this week is to have a nice, fun, chilled week of reading, hopefully sitting in the sun. I also have a new reading set up here, which you can't really see because I've covered with blankets so my cats don't scratch the hell out of the chair, but I'll show you guys my new reading setup in this vlog. Very cozy, got my dream reading chair and I love it. But yeah, that's kind of everything. Again, so sorry this intro is so long, but I feel like I've kind of brought you guys up to speed now. So it is Father's Day, I think I already mentioned that. So I'm actually gonna head around to my parents now to see my dad and give him his presents, and some of my family are going, and we're getting like a chippy tea, which in the UK is basically just unauthentic Chinese food but it's really good. So I'm very excited because I'm very hungry, and I'm going to eat as much as I can now because after 9 o'clock I can't eat anything. So I'm going to fill myself up as much as possible over the next few hours. And yeah, I don't know if I'll update you guys when I get back later this evening or not. I have had the house to myself for the weekend because Jamie's been at Download Festival with his friends, so he's not going to be back till the AM, but I'm really excited to see him. So I'm probably not going to sleep because I'll just be waiting for him to come home. So maybe I will update you guys and we'll do something in this vlog. I really don't know, but yeah, I need to leave, so I will check in with you guys maybe later, if not tomorrow. But welcome to a new reading vlog. I'm very excited to vlog this week and hopefully just read lots of fun books. So yeah, bye. So I don't think I updated you this morning before I left, but I did speak to you yesterday, I remember that much. So it is Monday now. I'm so excited for a new week. Hoping this week is much better, hoping nobody crashes into me again, no bad things happen, and it's a good week because I need a good week, okay? The last 2 weeks have been a lot. But it's Monday, I'm ready for a new week, I'm excited to read, and I do have some reading updates for you. So this morning I had my glucose test, I think I mentioned that. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. The drink wasn't as gross as people make out. It was actually nice. I would have drank another one. And I had to sit there for 2 hours, but coincidentally my cousin, who's also pregnant, was there for an appointment. So we just chatted for 2 hours and the time flew by. So that is done. Fingers crossed, touch wood, I don't have diabetes out in the next 24 hours, so hopefully not. But I did end up getting there a bit early, so as you guys all seen, I did sit and read in the little like garden area they had. So I sat for like half an hour and it was really nice. And I'm now on page 226 of Game On by Kai Stevens. So yeah, very much enjoying this still. Just a fun time, honestly, but it is feeling a little bit on the dragged out side now. We want to try and read half of like this half today. I'd love to finish it today, but I don't know if that's realistic. But I want to read a bunch of this. And then I did also read some more of Shatter Me last night, and then while I was waiting in the hospital. So I did start, not Shatter Me, the novella, Destroy Me, is it? I think it's called Destroy Me. So I started the novella yesterday and I'm now on chapter 7, which is page 359. So I definitely plan to finish this up today. Really enjoying seeing things from Warner's perspective. Like, it's just very interesting, but I would love to know more about why he's just so obsessed with Julia and it's so like insta-lovey and everything. Like, is there more to that? And I'm just intrigued to see what's going to happen now, if he's going to catch up to her or not. Like, we'll see. But yeah, I just love Warner, and he is funny because he hates Adam and he literally calls Adam like a lampshade and basically just calling him like boring. And I just love him, he's just funny. So yeah, definitely want to read some more of this, but those are the reading updates and just my updates in general. I'm currently at my parents' because my dad came to pick me up from the hospital and I got a very large McDonald's order on the way home because I haven't eaten since 9 PM last night. So I just demolished so much food. But today is going to be quite a hot day, so I've come around to my parents for a bit and I think I am just going to sit in the sun here for a bit and do some reading. Not sure which of these to read. I think I'm going to try and read some more of the novella and we'll see how we get on. I do also have my Kindle with me, so I could start a Kindle book if I finish Destroy Me. But yeah, I'm just going to chill, read and enjoy the sunshine for today. I just want to take it easy today and let today just be a nice chill day. So I will update you guys in a bit when I have another reading update. But happy Monday, and yeah, hopefully it's gonna be a good week. Hi Dilly. Oh, that was gross. Dilly, what's this? What's this? Hi baby boy. Hello. Hello. Hey. Oh, look at your cute face. Look at your cute little face. Are you sniffing my bag? Also guys, look at this book sleeve. I'm literally obsessed with it. I got this in the May Fairy Lit YA box and it's Divine Rivals inspired, and we have Iris on the front. I'm pretty sure that was the name. It's been a while since I read it. And then I think it's, is it Roman Kit or Ronan? I think it's Roman Kit. I can't remember. I think she calls him Kit. But either way, I'm obsessed with this art and this colour scheme. Like, it is stunning. So this is my new favourite book sleeve. Probably will be using this constantly now. But yeah, let's do some reading. Okay, hi guys. So it has been a while since I updated this vlog. I think I started this vlog last Sunday or Monday, and I don't know if that was like the last update I gave you guys. I really do not know. I feel like a lot's happened since then, and yeah, I just ended up not vlogging. Things just didn't end up working out. So let me bring you up to speed really quick. So today is Monday, the 23rd of June, so it's like almost an entire week later. And I was supposed to vlog throughout the week last Monday evening after my glucose test, which I think I mentioned. I had a call and it turns out I tested positive for GD, which is gestational diabetes. I don't know if I have already talked about this and explained it, but essentially it's something pregnant women can get through no fault of our own, and it's basically because your placenta creates a hormone that can disrupt like the insulin in your body, and your pancreas can't really keep up with it, and then unfortunately some women can develop GD, which I have unfortunately been one of them. So it means I have to completely change my diet, and I also have to prick my finger after every meal, but I don't get my little pricky thing until this Wednesday. So that was really kind of upsetting. Like, it's not a big deal, but at the same time it is when you've got to kind of completely change your diet. And it's just scary because it increases the risk factor of so many things. So yeah, I'm still kind of upset about that. It's been a lot to deal with and I am struggling already with it. So that happened. Don't know if I again mentioned it in this vlog or if it was in my last one, but I was in a car accident. Not this weekend, just gone the weekend prior, which I'm currently dealing with the insurance for that. But I have also since found out that there is a fault with my brand new car. So it has to be returned, but it can't be returned until the repairs are carried out. And it's just the whole thing. So trying to deal with like the company I got the car from and the finance people and also an insurance and trying to sort it all out is just really stressful. And it's just another nail in the coffin. You know, I've had so many things happening this month, like so many bad things, one after the other. And that is just another one. Like another thing. Like, not only now is it just getting the damages repaired on my car, it's getting the damages repaired and then having to say goodbye to the car and do the whole thing all over again and try and get another new car because this one has an intermittent fault. So yeah, just really sucks. Pair that with the GD diagnosis, it's just not great. And I have so many more hospital appointments now and stuff. And don't get me wrong, like I know, you know, I don't have it the worst in the world, but it's just, there's a lot of things just been happening and a lot of bad luck this month. In June has quite literally been the worst month of this year. So yeah, I'm really hoping for better things in July. I am away for 2 weeks in July, so I'm really looking forward to that. But we have so much to do in the house and the nursery that's just not done. And I don't know if it's going to get done in time. Another thing about GD is there is a chance I could have to have my baby early and be induced early. So that is also stressing me out. So there's just a lot been going on. So that is why last week I kind of was just like, no, I'm going to switch off. I'm just going to, you know, be in my feels and just relax. Plus I was just so drained mentally and physically last week that I didn't actually end up going to London for the event I did mention. Like, unfortunately, I just had to kind of back out of that because I knew mentally and physically because I wasn't the best last week and I've had neck and back pain since my accident. So I had to like step out from that, which was kind of sad. So didn't end up going down to London on the weekend. And then instead I was going to do a chilled at home weekend reading vlog, started it and then was like, no, I just can't do this. So I took a break, which is why you're now seeing me a week later, but it's fine. I needed to take the time, I think, to just kind of get myself together. But yeah, finding out there's a fault with the car last night was not good. So I'm hoping things get better this week. Like I said, I have my diabetic clinic thing on Wednesday and I'm seeing Lana Del Rey on Saturday, so that's very exciting. Hopefully that's fine. We have hospitality tickets, which I'm very grateful for now that I'm pregnant because it's just so much more comfortable and convenient. So yeah, I'm going to that with my sister on Saturday, so I think that might be in this vlog, hoping to maybe incorporate that into this vlog. But yeah, I'm seeing Lana Del Rey on Saturday, but until then I just kind of want to have like a nice chilled week at home. I think it is supposed to be rainy this week and I think the warmer weather is supposed to decrease slightly because it's been far too hot. So I'm hoping for just like a really chilled week at home. I really need to do some filming this week because I didn't do any filming last week and I just want to get back on it. So that's kind of the plans, the vibes and all of the updates that you guys need. Now moving on to the Bookish updates. So I haven't done a lot of reading, as I just mentioned, because I was feeling shit, to put it bluntly. But I did read like a tiny bit more of this and honestly I do feel like I'm kind of slugging through it a little bit now. Like I'm kind of at the point where I just kind of want things to start wrapping up now. Like I've had enough. Like just get together already and be done with it. So I'm on page 237, so really have not read much more of this at all, but I definitely want to finish this up this week. I've been saying that for the last like 2 weeks, but this needs to be finished this week. It needs to be finished, it needs to be done. So yeah, that is the plan, to finish this book, read some of Unravel Me, which I haven't done yet, but I need to continue that, and then
I think this is going to be my next read, which is Avalon Tower by C.N. Crawford and Alex Rivers. I really enjoy C.N. Crawford's writing. She writes just really bingeable romantasy books, and they're always a fun time. And I think I also have this on my Kindle, so I might read it on my Kindle because I feel like KU is just really fun, and I read fast on my Kindle. So we might switch to the Kindle, but I think I'll start reading this physically. And yeah, I think for today, I'm just going to spend the afternoon at home on the couch watching BookTube, reading, relaxing, and then I do need to run errands this evening. I have 2 vintage parcels to collect, a bunch to drop off. I need to package them as well. And I do need to get some shopping, but I don't know if I can bother doing that today. But yeah, that's kind of just the plans for today, really chill. We'll give you guys an update once I've actually read something. But yeah, I'm sorry this vlog has been a bit kind of all over the place and just lots of me talking at you, but I do want to update you guys on what is going on in my life. I always have done that, always will do that in my vlogs. So yeah, anyway, I am going to go and grab some lunch, I think, and then I will check with you guys later if I start this book and have any updates, because I am excited to read it. I'm just in one of those moods where I want to read everything, but I don't know what to read. Like, I don't know where to start. So I'm thinking this one because it is on my June TBR, and I feel like potentially I could fly through it, although it is, I think it's over 500 pages, so probably not the best to be starting with this one. Maybe I should go with a shorter one, but I don't know. I feel like if I end up picking this up on Kindle, I can probably fly through it. So yeah, anyway, that is everything. I will check with you guys soon, and I hope you're enjoying the vlog thus far.
guys, so it is Wednesday when I am now filming this little update. So I think I said I was going to speak to you on Tuesday. Obviously I did not. I went and got my hair done. As you can see, it does need brushed, but I just got a tiny bit more blonde on the top, got my bangs cut a little bit and the ends just to freshen it up a little bit. So yeah, probably won't get my hair done again until after the baby is here. I think I might go a different colour at the end of the year, so we're keeping the blonde for now. So I got my hair done, which was fun. And then I do have a tiny TK Maxx haul because of course I do. So I had to pop down there for a return the other day and I ended up just exchanging. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. It was in the men's section, but I found this like big oversized, well it's not oversized, it's just in a really big size. But it's oversized on me, this like knitted jumper, and I thought this is so like autumn Halloween. But I'm not 100% sure on it. What do you guys think? The orange isn't popping as much on the camera, but it's like this big stripey one with like orange stripes on. I don't know if to keep it or not, but it was giving Halloween. It's like a really bright orange. It's just not showing as much on my camera for some reason. And then my sister convinced me to get these pyjamas, but I don't know if they fit or not. I haven't tried them on. But the main reason I got them is because we have pumpkins, bats and black cats. And black cats always get me because of my black cat Frankie. Yeah, pumpkins, bats and cats, I can't really go wrong. And they are really soft. So hopefully they do actually fit, but I did get some spooky PJs. And then I fell victim to TK Maxx mugs once again. This is my third and fourth Halloween mug I bought this year. We're in July. So yeah, do I need any more? Absolutely not. Like, I have an insane collection, but that didn't stop me from picking this little guy up because look at him. He's so cute. So we have a little pumpkin and a little teddy with a black bow. Is this going to be the most practical thing to drink out of? No, but I will still drink out of it. And look how cute it is. I'm obsessed with him, honestly. Adorable. And then this other one is nice because even though it is like Halloween, I can use this. I mean, obviously I can use all these mugs year round, but this one can pass like all year round is what I mean. And the only reason I got this is because it has Frankie on it. And it's this little pink and black striped mug. We have a black cat here and one here. How freaking cute. So yeah, as soon as I saw this, I was like, that's Frankie. I need this mug. And I just love it. It is adorable. I love the handle as well. But now I'm like, I need to get another black cat because then I have two. Yeah, Jamie's not going to be happy with that. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon with a baby on the way. But I did get this mug. So we did get two little cute mugs and those bits. And then I do have a book package to open. So I did go to my midwife appointment this morning, and then on the way home I called up to the Vinted locker and my parcel was there, and I'm so excited to open this. Basically, I read The Fabric of Our Souls in my Summerween vlog. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it up here in the description box. But I read that book and I loved it, and I was like, I gave it 3 stars, so it wasn't like an absolute favourite, but I really enjoyed it, and I just love K.M. Morinova. And I was like, I would love a trophy copy of that book, but you can't get like the hardbacks anymore or the nice covers. It's just like this one specific cover you can get that I don't like. And I have been scouring the internet for a copy of this and have had no luck. And then this just happened to get recommended to me on my Vinted homepage. And I was like, absolutely yes, you are coming home with me. So I'm so happy I managed to get this. So this is the out of print hardcover, but then this one has like custom edges that the previous owner got done, and I love them. So it's The Fabric of Our Souls. Look how cute this is. I need to order the sequel because it's also black and white, and you can still get that in hardcover. Because for some reason in my head then I thought this was a sequel. It's not. I don't know why. I need to order that, which I might order some books today during this vlog as well, because I have a £100 Amazon voucher left over from my birthday. And a shit ton of books in my cart on Amazon. Do I need more books? No, of course I don't. But I'm just in the mood to order them. And because I know I go away on Friday, I do this really bad thing where I panic order stuff. Because I'm like, but what about if I wish I'd got it to take with me? So now I'm like, I need to panic order a load of books. But the books in my cart come to way over £100. And I'm having trouble trying to, you know, make that amount smaller. So maybe we'll order some new books, but I think I'm probably going to order the sequel to this one today. So I have it, especially before they maybe go out of print. I don't know if they will, but anyway, this is the book here. So it's The Fabric of Our Souls. Look how stunning this cover is. I'm honestly obsessed with it. I love it. Do not read this book without checking trigger warnings. This is a very triggering story. It takes place in this like sanctum where it's like an unconventional rehabilitation center for people with mental illness problems, and our main characters definitely do. So this does have lots of trigger warnings like self-harm and suicide, and it's a bit gruesome at times and just very dark, so please check trigger warnings before you read this, but I really enjoyed this. So yeah, this is what the cover looks like, and then these are the edges. How pretty are they? I love them, and I'm just so happy to have this. We also do have art under the dust jacket, so this is what the art looks like under the jacket as well. I am honestly so happy that I have this. You don't understand. I need to like collect every single book of K.M. Marinova. I have Leave Me Behind in the indie paperback, but I need to get a copy of the hardback, I think, because I really love the art of the hardback, and I want a hardback to go next to this one now. So yeah, this is my trophy copy. It was a little bit expensive, but it was worth it because, like I said, I cannot find this anywhere on the internet, and I just happened upon it by chance. So I'm so happy that I have this book. It's so stunning. So that's my little bit of book mail. Now, as for reading updates, I don't know what I talked about in like my intro clip to this vlog. So I have recently obviously read that book. I also read On Wings of Blood, and I have got the second book up on my Kindle, and I've literally read the like oh my god, my brain's not braining, what's it called, the prologue. I read the prologue, which is literally like one singular page, and that is it. I haven't read any more of it, so I would love to try and get some reading done today, but I do have a lot of work to get done, so we'll see. So I am probably going to try and read some of that this week. I think that's what I want to read, but I'm not 100% sure. I might pick up something else or read Terror at the Gates. I don't know. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. But I go away on Friday, and I don't know yet if I'm going to go with my parents in the morning or go with Jamie in the evening. So that will like kind of depend what my day looks like tomorrow. But we need to get like all of the packing done. I need to clean the house and stuff, and just sort a lot of things. And I also need to pick out like what books I'm taking with me, and I'm going to be taking a lot because I like to mood read, so I need to have plenty of options. But yeah, I do need to get some freelance work done. I want to get like at least half of it done today. And I have filmed a video and edited it yesterday, so I do have 2 videos sitting ready to go onto YouTube, which will have gone up by the time you guys see this one. But I want to try and get my TBR for August filmed if I can, maybe a vacation TBR, and maybe another video. I don't know, we'll see. I feel like maybe that's biting off more than I can chew. But I don't know, I think I'm also heading to my parents this evening because one of my cousins from Scotland is coming down. I've not seen her for like maybe 10 years, like it's been a while, so I think I'm going to be going around there to see her, and I think we might be getting some food around at my parents' house tonight. So yeah, I just want to get like a lot of shit done if I can this afternoon, and if we have time for reading, we have time for reading. But I do want to come and update you guys, show you my cutie little mugs, and also my stunning book mail. I think I have another book I've ordered from Vinted that's on the way, but I don't know if it's going to turn up before my holiday, and it's like a dark romance one. It was only like £3, so I'm really happy I could snag it. But yeah, I might do some book shopping as well today. Oh, I love the character art on the chapter headings. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping. I'm going to go. I'm going to sit and write a list because I feel like a list is going to help me organise my brain. And then I will check with you guys later if I have a reading update or just any general updates. But I think like the rest of this vlog is going to be chaotic as the start. Like it's just going to be all over the place. But I still want to vlog anyway. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.